my name is Keyaunna, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a meal prep. So we have salmon, we have broccoli, we have corn. Everything is pretty much laid out. Then I also, I'm doing rice. So we got rice, salmon, broccoli, and corn. And the only reason I'm doing corn and broccoli is because I bought 2 bags in my last meal prep, and I don't want it to go bad. So, and originally the corn was supposed to go with the salmon. So right now, I'm gonna rinse all my vegetables off, and then I'm actually gonna cut the corn in half. And then for my broccoli, I'm actually gonna cut some of the stems off because some of them look a little, they don't look too appetizing. So I try to get at least like, I wanna say at least 8 trays, or at least 8 or 4 lunches and 4 dinners, I should say, because I have 4 working days. So we have, the corn is 8. So if I cut them in half, that means I have 16, but I don't need all that. So I think I'm most likely gonna just do half the pack, rinse them off, cut them in half, and then I like to coat them in butter, and then put them in foil individually, and then put them in the oven. But I think I'm running low on foil, so I might not even be able to do that. I might have to just put it in the oven as is. But yeah, I'm gonna wash my vegetables, then I'm gonna come back. Well, I'm gonna do one at a time. I'm gonna do the corn, come back, you're gonna see me cut those up, cut them in half, and then we're gonna go to the broccoli. So right now, our corn is freshly washed, and I'm just in the middle of cutting each one of them in half. And I'm most likely gonna just speed through it because it's just a corn on the cob being cut into 2. Now they're kind of strong, I will say that, and this is one of my strongest knives. So, but I've realized that it's a technique to everything, right? Right. So the corn, the salmon, the broccoli, and even the 25-pound bag of jasmine rice behind me, everything is from Sam's Club. However, the butter that I'm using, this garlic and herb butter, that is from, is that Target or Walmart? I think it's Walmart. So what I do, this is not necessarily a tutorial, it's just pretty much what I do, what I eat in a week. And I'm just trying to post like the meals that I've been prepping and the things that's been working for me. So I'm gonna put this in a bowl and rinse them all off and then come back. Okay, so my broccoli is all washed off. Now I'm gonna proceed to cut the stems of each and every one of them and just put them right into the skillet that I'm using. Yeah, that looks way better. And I'm gonna take some of the leaves off too, that just doesn't look too good. I'm definitely gonna, yeah, cause some of these look really like dried out and dark. I'm like, that is not what I wanna eat. And then at the end, I'll just put everything in the bag and toss it out. I'm kind of treating it like flowers, like cutting it at a diagonal. And I did go ahead and pat my corn dry so that I can just rub the butter on it after this. And then I'm also gonna add some onion and garlic powder on it. I'm the type, I season it. And put some of that garlic butter and herb on top of the Kerrygold's garlic herb butter. I'll put it on top. It's all on my fingers. Like when I say I try to rub as much on as possible. Yeah, and now I'm just putting on my broccoli. So my broccoli is now on the stove. I just put some grapeseed oil in it. I'm actually gonna add some of that garlic and herb butter within this, and then also put some of my favorite seasonings. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, so our fish is all clean. Let me get the seasonings out for us. Some onions, some garlic. I put a little lemon pepper on there when I don't have a fresh lemon. I'm putting some Mrs. Dash. What else? I'm gonna put some of this on here too. I realize I don't have no like Tony's Creole season. I don't have no maybe some complete. So I'm gonna go ahead and season. First of all, these are some big pieces from Sam's. Let me move these out the way. These are some really big pieces of salmon. This was, I think, $23 for this bag, but you only get 6, but they still like some really nice sizes and really good. I'm gonna coat both sides. So I'm gonna season it, starting with some complete. A little goes a long way, and we're doing both sides, so we don't need too much. Mrs. Dash, her salt, what is it? Her salt-free original seasoning blend. And then I'm using this Kinder's, the blend, and it has salt, pepper, and garlic in it. The broccoli is like almost done, and the rice is actually on. I didn't put the corn in. It's still on the counter. I'm gonna actually put them in together. Then we have just some onion powder. Yeah, I'm gonna put them together. Dang, come on now, don't be embarrassing me now. These are some really nice sized pieces. I might have to cut them in half or break them in half. It's getting hot in here. The oven on, the stove running. And then, yeah, the lemon pepper, since I don't have any fresh lemon, not too much. And then I'm gonna flip. These boys are thick. I'm gonna go ahead and add that butter to each one of them individually. Then I'll show you how that looks before I put it in the oven. And then I'll put that at the same time with the corn in the oven. So this is how the salmon looks before it goes in the oven. And that's the corn. I might put another piece of foil on top of that. But I'm about to cover this as well and then just place it in the oven for about probably between 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how high I put the temperature. Still don't know about that yet. And yeah, it will come back when everything's done. Because right now, I'm so happy because everything is done. Hopefully it's focused. And the corn is like really hot. It just came out. Then that's the broccoli. Then ignore this. This actually fell. So yeah. And now we're just gonna put everything in its containers. I'm most likely gonna break these in half because some are just really thick and really big. So, and then I'm most likely gonna eat some of this for dinner as well. Washed all my bowls. So we're gonna go ahead and just start plating them. Some are still damp. I probably need like 8. I'm gonna start with the rice first. And then put the salmon on top. My rice is covered in that garlic and herb butter, and then it's also some parsley. It looks like a cilantro lime rice, but nope, it's just a garlic butter rice. And it's still hot too. I want a lot of rice. Well, it's a lot of rice anyway, so I might as well. Now I'm gonna just fast forward and do the remaining bowls.
Knockout. You win.
Moving on to the fish, and some of these are getting broken in half. Oh, and they still like juicy. These are kind of skinny. I'll put both of them in a tray. Go ahead and move on to my corns. Okay, they didn't cool down. And they smell so good. Broccoli. I'm probably gonna make room for this. I have a piece of fish for right now, so I'm happy about that. These bowls are like hearty or gonna be heavy this week, and that is okay. I'm putting more broccoli in here because the fish is not that big. I already tasted a piece of the broccoli. So here is the end result of each meal prep. I was able to get at least 8 trays. I still have some broccoli left over, and I still have like a nice amount of white rice. And then I have 1 piece of salmon left as well. So we got about 8 trays. And honestly, I could have had about 10, but I kind of packed these bowls as much as I could. So now I'm just gonna put the lid on all of them, and then the rest I'm about to eat now because I'm hungry. Do I have lids? I already have some lids already out. But yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, make sure you hit that like. Make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see more of my meal prep videos, make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified the next time I drop a video.